What's up, gamers? Coming at you today with some more OTSL action. We're playing against Scott Senen, aka the Moops. We're playing as the US. Scott is a very strong player. I think former one in the world player, but we've been very lucky against him in the past and have a 3-0 record. Of course, he'll be looking for his revenge today, and with an opening hand like this, he might get it. We shall see. Another conundrum, I think recently we've been seeing a lot of this blockade UN intervention uh, situation where we have to use, where we have to use UN intervention for ops. Uh, well, I guess we could UN blockade. Yeah. Hmm. Just putting the hand in. Okay. Uh, let's see. So if we UN blockade, we can space decall, and then we have to give Suez. I think that seems like our best option. Seems like my settings have changed. We're in slow mode. That still leaves the question of what to headline. Um, geez. Well, I don't want to headline special if we are going to event Suez. Eventing Formosan and EEU both are incredibly underwhelming. So I guess we'll event blockade. Feels bad. And then we're just left with no 4 ops. Yeah. Uh, hmm. Yeah. We'll do that. Okay, so there's Nasser. I know we risked purge there, but I just feel like the situation is so dire that we have to. Man, I wonder. Yeah, well. So yeah, we're spacing decall and just playing UN for ops. Not good. And then we'll try to use Cambridge 5 towards the end of the turn. Independent Reds. Okay, well, at least it looks like my opponent doesn't have too many ops. Hoping for a low roll here. And we got one. So, uh, we'll want to get out of Iran. We'll want to get adjacent to Malaysia so we can take Thailand. I've heard grabbing Lebanon is good. So maybe we just go 1 Lebanon, 1 Malaysia. No, but then we're not getting out of Iran. Could grab Afghanistan. It'd be nice to coup Egypt with like a 2 op. If they punch a hole in West Germany, we're going to need ops. I almost feel like it'd be good to just space here, considering, and then just try to weather another storm in Iran. But it would also be good to just get adjacency to Malaysia. Maybe we should just risk Pakistan. You see, I don't want to use my 3-op in case we get punched in West Germany. Um, we're so light on ops that I feel like we just need to try to get ahead on space. Okay, well that's good. So yeah, I guess if they spread into Libya, I mean that would be an even better coup target for us. So we need a coup. We want to try to take Thailand. I guess we could try to take France. One or the other. Lebanon would be good. Suez is out, so I guess the reason people would go into Lebanon in this situation is because of AI war. But yeah, I guess our other option was to go Lebanon, Iraq, Malaysia, but then we have no ops to defend France, and we have no real ops to take Thailand either. But yeah, if they try to coup Iran again and we survive, then maybe we can get Pakistan. Okay, so there are, yeah, they did have some ops here. They took a very conservative approach with their coup, considering they had a 4-op, yeah, very conservative that. Hmm. I almost feel like I should take Afghanistan because if they take Afghanistan, then they're going to have Asia Dom. That'll keep us adjacent to Iran. Hmm. Man, I don't want to use this 3-op. So I guess this is what it's got to be. Then we need to get out of Iran so that we can coup, because they're going to want to take the last. If we go to DEFCON 3, they'll most certainly want to coup Iran. Wow, yeah, if they had headlined Red Scare Purge, boy, we would be in trouble. So we are already taking crazy risks. I would like to change my settings. Doesn't seem like you can do it from no, no. Just trying to find one that actually fits the screen. Looks like we're ahead on time. That's good. Yeah, and our opponent's only 2 ops ahead of us. Seems like they're debating whether or not they want to um, coup Iran. Feel like if they had D-stall, then they would have already. So I feel like I'm going to rule out D-stall. Olympic Games. Wow, that's a conservative approach there. Okay, we like we were saying, we have to get out of Iran. So let's take Afghanistan so we don't get domed in Asia. Feels bad. And if they score Middle East now, that'll be painful. Oh, CIA. Okay. They do have D-stall. Wow. Okay. Europe and 5-year plan. Okay. So let's see here. If we coup, they'll coup back, they'll coup Panama, and then we'll try to enter Colombia. They've got Thailand to consider. There's also France is wide open. Oh man. If we don't coup, they coup Lebanon, no, or Panama. So unless they space 5-year plan, they have to destall. So I feel like we don't want to coup. Entering Thailand. So we could go one into Thailand. And if they coup, it'll go to DEFCON 3. Then we can enter Colombia, maybe? Yeah, that seems okay. I mean, a little risky, obviously. Could also just put one in France. I think I want to go one Thailand here. Then, if they coup with Thailand, we assume that their coup fails. We get Thailand, and we can enter Colombia. We do need to worry about mill-ops, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Because they have 2 plays left. One of them needs to be destalled. They could use China. Okay, so we basically have to coup here, or else they're going to coup Thailand with China. Mm. So now they're kind of forced into destalling. Destall or China, basically. So let's see where they go here. It's too bad that EEU was in their hand, not ours. Hmm. What's more important, in Lebanon or Laos? Because I assume the pattern next turn is they coup, we coup, and then someone gets Lebanon. So then they're going to go 5-year plan, shore up Venezuela. And then no, we'll enter Panama with our last AR. This is West Germany. I mean, we could always headline Truman. We could also take Lebanon. Hmm. Maybe we should just lower DEFCON. That'll get us a point and it'll kind of defend Asia well. Um, should it be Libya or Venezuela? I think Venezuela, actually. Okay. Yeah, so the thing is that if we Use duck and cover, Thailand gets flipped. Of course, we don't know whether Asia is going to happen or not. It's always nice to get the China card. Okay. Well, now it feels like, oh, nope, they're doing it. So I feel like we do want to try to get into Iraq. Maybe we could. No, that gives away mill ops. Oh, okay. Because yeah, if we space Arab-Israeli war and they don't have Korean, then we could get mill ops that way. Does this just encourage them to? Yeah, I guess Sokovs is our hold card. Or do we just drop Middle East? Um, I guess we should start climbing up to Nigeria. Maybe we hold de Gaulle. We could space de Gaulle even. Hold de Gaulle, take France, take Algeria. All right, let's just score Middle East. Get our mill ops. Do some spacing. what's most important here is our expansion is probably taking France. Probably taking France is probably the most important thing here. And then start crawling up Africa, probably. Because, yeah, if they want to punch a hole in West Germany, that would be a problem. And now, if we want, we can take Algeria. Maybe I should have spaced de Gaulle instead. Damn, that's annoying. Just helping him get Dom here. Okay. So, containment, Warsaw, NATO. Finally, some ops. But then they got, oh, they got a bunch of ops. And then we drew the Cambridge 5 decall again. EU and VR. So I feel like it's got to be containment. But yeah, I think that they probably just take West Germany with USJ or Marshall here. In which case, I think we coup in South America. Of course, we're not denying them mill ops. They have Korean War. We've got to speed up. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be spacing decall. And potentially degall. We really got to try to make the most out of Africa. Okay, so they are cooing. So let's reclaim Europe. Of course, giving them Warsaw, we're going to have a hard time holding on to Europe. Defectors. What is this, Greece? Yeah, that makes sense. So let's take Algeria and Angola. I don't want to take Spain, Portugal because that makes Marshall free for them. There's Korean. Let's space. NORAD goes to space. So we're holding de Gaulle. We got to give Warsaw. I think I can stomach Pakistan. I think I want Pakistan, really. But yeah, I got to stay ahead on country count, especially if I'm giving Vietnam. I think I want, what, Cameroon and Mexico? Oh no, that should have been Saharan, not Cameroon. Damn it, I hate doing that. Cool. And then we'll go Nigeria, Mexico. This looks acceptable. Still got to worry about brush war, Italy. But we can score Africa for big money here. Bear Trap, Special, Quagmire, Ask Not, Cuban, Missile Envy, South African, and Africa. So here's the thing. Yeah, Portuguese is like the one card they could have that could screw us here. So like Bear Trap and Missile Envy are also quite enticing. Like just dropping Africa for 8. But then we give them the coup. It's possible that we could Bear Trap or Missile Envy. NTB's still out there. ABM's still out there. We have the China card, so Bear Trap kind of helps them in some ways. I'm just going to drop Africa. See if I can get my 8 points. Not Portuguese. Awesome. Liberation theology. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lads for a coup. They're good lads. Oh. Well, hopefully we'll just get brush war then. So yeah, maybe Bear Trap or Missile Envy would have been better there. Duck and Cover could lose the game if we Missile Envy. Maybe we'll hold Missile Envy. Try to protect Italy a little bit here. I don't really see us getting Asia unless they give USJ. And shuttle. There's Middle East, okay. Well, that's good. Okay. We need to think about spacing. Suppose we space Quagmire? Puppets to space. So now we need to fix up De Gaulle. We need Astronaut for South America. Take that. There's Brush. Where's it going? Okay, awesome. Uh, okay, so if we do South African, then we can just go one Angola. Maybe we just concentrate on Southeast Asia and Asia here. John Paul. Okay, well, we got the thing. Okay, so OPEC, U2, Junta, SOCGovs, nuclear test ban, nice. Flower power, very nice. Portuguese, South African, or South American, and ask not. So I think Junta here. We should probably get one more in France because of Suez. So, oh, one small step. So what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could try to flip Poland, Muslim. Yeah, we'll try to punch a hole in Poland here. first let's do this. No gunman, no gunman, no gunman, no gunman. Okay. Let's see if they fix Poland or not. We Will Bury You and ABM are the only two 4-ops out there. There's Arms Race. Okay, here's a coup. I'm okay with this. Panama Canal. Cool. Or should we just take it? Okay, so that's Europe Dom. Gotta play faster. CRG, South Africa, Angola, Zaire. Then we'll coup with Che, I guess. If NATO were active, we could grab 3 points with how I learned, but I don't want to get realigned out of Poland. Voice of America, holy cow. Asia and Central America are what's left. I think I want to take a shot at Thailand here. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. I don't know how I pulled that off, honestly. Like, Um, Man, I do not deserve this win rate against Scott. Like, it seems like I have their number, but like, really, I just keep getting lucky. Um, I guess I'm their demon, as they say in the fighting game community. But I am very happy with the way that I pushed Europe there. Consider, um, yeah, yeah. I'm happy with the way that I prioritized Africa, and I'm happy with how I punched Poland when I had crazy ops. But yeah, I think that maybe Scott's one misplay was not overprotecting Poland because of the way that the country count was. Yeah, and then the fact that I had China. Okay, yeah, sorry. Have a great day.